Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII on the Series JG. I tell you the truth, I'm having fun goofing around with the game, but I'm getting annoyed at the last couple of sub-quests that we've tried to do. And I probably wouldn't even be playing right now, except that I really got to get some stuff in the can, because I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I'll be back from vacation by the time this airs, but if I don't get it recorded now, I'll maintain my upload schedule. So off screen, all you missed was basically I just let time run out. But you know, we're now back to we're back to where we just gave dude his journal back. But what I realized is there was some guard hanging around near the clock tower who said something about a ghost, and I probably I saw them and talked to them on my way to give this guy his journal back. I probably had to talk to them before the ghost will show up. So we can take another stab at the ghost quest tomorrow night. Stopping girl from getting murder quest is obviously we've already failed. So we will we'll just start following. I'll just have the FAQ open in front of me here, and we'll go through this quest to we read this guy's journal. Chime in to meet with Armand. Be sure to complete the Buried Passion side quest for Armand before pursuing this quest with Rudolph. First thing on the internet, speak with Armand. Make your way to the commercial district and speak with Armand. Buried Passion side quest. I don't even know what Buried Passion is. Armand can be found in the commercial district. You need to speak with him on 2 more subsequent days. On the second visit, he will continue telling his story. By the third visit, you mention a special pen. Pen is hidden under some crates. Well, I did find this quill pen. Okay. Alright, so I don't remember where Armand is, but I'm trying to get it. He's in the commercial just near the Plaza of Prayers entrance in the commercial district. I didn't see anything called the Plaza. They mentioned, yeah, IGN has got really well organized hyperlinks back and forth between pages, but and they stopped doing I don't know if it's a budget cut thing or what. They stopped doing these really detailed guides like this, but this was back when IGN was doing these HTML guides for new games, and they are using terms that are not appearing on the map, like the warehouse district, commercial district, yes, but yeah, this is the second time I've seen them say something about being near the Plaza of Prayers, which is not a thing that's marked on the map. So what do you want me to do? Anyway, we will go talk to Armand, because we have his quill pen, so we must have triggered dialogue with Armand, or he asked for a pen.
The least we can do is help him learn it all. I'll do whatever I can.
Or maybe we just found it, but he isn't looking for it yet.
She seemed to have been inspecting the crime scene. There was something...
Oh, I don't know if this will help, but I may have found something regarding the case.
Anything would help at this point.
I found an old newspaper article about what happened to Renault's family. Unfortunately, it doesn't contain anything we already don't know.
But that means there's a reporter out there who knows all about this case.
That's true.
No, it doesn't. It means there's a reporter who knows what we know.
That can lead us in the right direction. It's not much, but...
Okay, so if I go this way, I'll get to the commercial district. Now we get to come into the chaos, grab some more soul seedos. You will not have anything new, I don't think. But we still haven't found what we're looking for. Is this the Plaza of Prayers? guess this is the avenue. So it doesn't show these names on the map, but if you're actually in the areas, they will pop up. So we still got to find the Plaza of Prayers. Twin Gates. Restaurant District. North Station Plaza. Wharf of the Faithful. Fruit juice, a warrior's drink. This is the avenue. We're gonna get down to Electric Avenue. Trying to meet with Arman. Be sure to do this side quest for Arman. First thing is speak with Arman. Make your way to the commercial district and speak to him at 10 a.m. This fucking game. Okay. So it might be that we just don't know exactly where he is, or he's just not appearing right now. He will appear at 10 a.m. Checking how many minutes I am into this recording. Hello, I'd like to receive a call about that quest that I failed, that involved, the phone calls. Well, I mean, I suppose I could, the only thing I can think of to do is to, work on the stupid clock quest. Until 10 o'clock. North Station, there's like several North Station plazas, so I'll head for North Station Plaza and we'll get a little work done on our clock quest. We have clock work to do. I hope you don't see any monsters either, kid. Unless you're a grown woman saying that, in which case, wow. Never did find the Plaza of Prayers here in the commercial district. I wonder if this would be considered still a commercial district. I don't think so. Okay, hanging around above the station entrance is a clock. Okay. Then there is above the large statue. Oh, you've got a quest.
Examine the other clocks.
This is the quest. Alright. Above the large statue, I think we already got, yeah. Then we've got hanging above the station attendant on the platform. Yeah, Choco Boko. Alright. Which we appear to have already got. This is going to be like finding the Kappa statues in Yakuza Like a Dragon. If you don't get it, if you don't do it using a guide, if you find some randomly as you go, it's going to be insane when you get to 12 out of 13 found and you can't figure out which one you didn't trigger properly. North Station hanging just above the general store, okay. Oh, I think that's this one, so never mind. Ah, this one we hadn't. Okay. 9 of 13. Now we got Restaurant District by the stairs, not far from the cafes. Trains travel to Toronto. Trains travel to Toronto. Trains travel. Sorry.
Welcome in.
You got anything new for us now that another day has passed? Yes, they do. They have Innocence. A guard perfectly suited for switching to other schemata. Changes out of it. Change when ATB is low. Will cast Protect. Sure. And I should actually tell you another thing I did off screen that I kind of forgot to mention. We did pick up a schemata at a store in the southern part of town. Loyal Servant. This cat, you are dressed as a butler, I guess. And it casts Shell rather than Protect when you switch out of it. So yeah, you could use those two schemas, and if you wanted to, you could just like have Protect and Shell applied most of the time. Okay, that really does seem to already have been checked. Forsaken Graveyard next to the phone booth. I only ever found the one phone booth in the Forsaken Graveyard, or that was near it. But it does have a clock, which is working correctly. Warehouse District, not far from Chocobo Express, which I guess Chocobo Express is a thing. I wasn't previously aware of it.
Apparently, it's a real.
Well, it's 9 o'clock. I guess we can keep an eye out for Armand while we're here. Mitka, you have anything new?
Do you think your actions have saved him? Or have you caused him to relive a past so painful that you've destroyed him?
That's deep. You're kind of a bitch. It does seem like this is a quest to help this person with the vending machine, but promised him it all. I'm going to assume you don't have to talk to him at exactly 10, that it just has to be within some reasonable window of 10. Probably, I'm thinking he's probably not available before 10. Warehouse District, not far from Chocobo Express. We don't have very many left. Old Town. And there's one called Residences Luxuriant Hill, which I don't know where that is. Informative Man.
The Shadow Hunter has
Only the informative man shall pass.
And returned once again. That is,
well, there's
to
the clock
say,
anyway.
If he's the real hunter.
And isn't instead Triple H. Okay, so it's only... It seems like there's only 2 left to search on this list, so... Oh, never mind, there's a... It was broken up by a picture. Okay. Let's go back to, talk to reporter McReportface. Sure I am. Please don't make me have to use my AK. We're in the back alleys. Okay, that's taking us back to the warehouse district. I don't want to come here.
For decades now, he's shown up at the exact same spot, wearing the exact same thing. Always looking deep in thought.
Sounds like the guy. I hope we've met him enough times, because he told us the story before. Started telling us the story and then said, and that's all I'm telling you for now. So I'm thinking maybe I should have made sure to go find him the next day. Because we might not be able to complete this quest today if we have to talk to this guy on a series of days.
She must be a heavenly warrior.
I'm a heavenly warrior, that's right. Alright, it is 10 o'clock. Where is this guy? I'm always feeling like I need to throw down a save in case I can't find him right away and it bleeds too late. Okay. Clock quest is nice and dependable. We should be able to figure out a way to get the clock quest to work. Somewhere in the commercial district. Actually, I gotta think he's near that guy that talks about him. Because there's a bunch of people talking about our friend who reads his sister eating muffins. Like he was the hot topic of conversation for people. And then we missed that clock while wandering around here checking clocks.
If you happen to see Arman, don't worry. You'll know him when you see him. Say hello, would you? I think he'd like the chance to chat with someone.
And you seem like you've got nothing better to do than talk to a resident local weirdo. Wears the same thing every day. One of you people, please be Arman. There's Chocobo Express building, I guess.
Messenger from the goddess of chaos?
Alright, here we
Hey,
go.
are you ready to tell me more about your friend? His story's pretty intriguing.
Oh, you're back.
Hey man, I'm not your friend, buddy.
Stay away forever. I wager you're dying to hear the rest of my friend's story.
Why is he... I guess he's got a checkered shirt that's a bit odd, and his glasses frames are kind of thick. I don't really know what else makes this guy... You'll know him, he dresses like a freak.
One himself. It was a bribery case in Yusnan. The woman suspected of the crime held quite a high position in the order.
Corruption at the very top of the church hierarchy, huh? Sounds like a pretty big story, all right.
It was indeed.
But not that
Quite
surprising.
scandalous, actually. My friend pursued the case with a vengeance and published articles about it every day to keep the public informed of the facts. The woman was subjected to heavy criticism. A little too much, in fact.
Yep.
Turns out my friend was right about one thing. The saying is true. The pen is mightier than the sword. Unable to cope, she killed
Swords
herself.
suck.
That must have been tragic for your friend, but he simply told the truth, that's all.
Well, the real tragedy is...
She deserved her death.
Shortly after her death, a document was uncovered. This document provided
Oh, she was, like,
invaluable
totally
evidence
innocent.
in the case. It exonerated her of her crime. She was innocent.
So the articles written by your
Well,
friend drove an innocent
it's her
person
fault
to take her
anyway.
own life?
Yes, and he couldn't bear such a burden. I mean...
You hear that, folks? The free press sucks.
I'll have to
Enemies
tell
of
you
the people.
story at another time.
Beat those press people up, folks. I'll pay your legal fees. Alright, so this fucking asshole, he's not going to do the quest for us until... Alright, fine. We'll have to come back tomorrow. We still have time to get this done. It's just... They've made it so this particular quest line is really annoying. What else could we work on instead? We could warp over to Yusnan and do some stuff there, but let's see if we've got quests here that we can do. I know we can do the clock one, but we can do the clock one anytime, so let's not worry about it. Angel's Tears. She comes every evening to the plaza at the end of Idle Avenue Station, so we probably can't do this one right now. Several of these quests are just keep talking to the same person several days, you know. (4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So can't do that one right now. To Save the Sinless is what we're working on. Buried Passion. Mondas picks up the tale of his friends. We have to come talk to him tomorrow. Get the Girl. Lightning uncovers a surprising twist in the story of Lackley's missing bride. Apparently an old woman who worked at the Banquet of Lord was seen in possession of her ring. Unfortunately, the old lady was taken ill, and after that, Trogo's cold still. Head back to Mangled Hill and tell him what she's learned. That's right, because with this one, we did end up... Voices from the Grave. She meets the ghost of Micah. It's the only one we've met so far. Wither Faith. Okay. So we've completely failed to save the girl from being murdered, and we've failed on the quest to not read that guy's thing, but like clockwork we can do whenever. Angel's Tears we're going to have to do in the evening. Save the Sinless we're going to have to do Buried Passion first. Buried Passion we can't really get going until later. So Get the Girl and Voices of the Grave are the only things we can work on. And I think I've talked to the right people that Voices of the Grave can get going. Because it involves chatting with people and having them mention ghosts, and then the ghost that they mentioned will appear. There was someone here that was I could talk to a second ago.
Everything's changed.
Yeah, why don't you go check in on him then and not make me do it? Actually, I wouldn't mind too chatting with one of the people. There's that guard who kind of keeps us informed as to how many people have been killed.
I hope you can make
We can check in with Chocobo Kanina. Yeah, a girl's challenge. Enchanted brush, complete quest, sure. We got stats. Heretic beasts, sure. That's a quest from the Grand Inquisitor himself, or herself. A girl's challenge. I heard some girl claiming she's the savior, but I don't believe her for 1 minute. Give me the proof of courage. I guess I should have read that one. It kind of told you where to go. We got a silver medal. Wow, not really a whole lot up for that, was there? Staying sharp. Power booster. Booster comes on automatically 11 a.m. and the indicator stays on until 4. Unavelza only knows where they dropped it. Fading Prayer. Perhaps in the research camp. Forbidden Tome. Secluded village called Polte, and by Birchcliff's goddess saturated by themselves life's contemplation. Okay, so these, it's just a matter of finding some. They do give you a clue as to where to go look for the item. I hadn't really been paying too much attention to these. It reports that there are archaeological relics that have not yet been plundered by the bandits, so I would like to examine them. I've heard that one such scholar has managed to get into it through the south entrance. So for any of these, I can look them up later. But Night Patrol. I don't have enough motor coil. So there's whatever robot drops that. I haven't fought many of them. Is there a new one? No.
I'm so happy Saz found his smile again.
Yep.
A ghost was spotted in the area where that woman was. My friend claims to have seen something strange.
The only place
So I
you
feel
can
like
get
I've
to from
talked
this north
to-
station is Yusnan. Today,
And this guy
the
tells you
city
how many
of
people
Light
have
enjoyed
died.
a day of relative peace. We cited
Today's
2
total death
monsters
count,
on the
14.
streets, and most of our residents were able to go about their daily business unmolested. Once again, we must give
Yeah, because
thanks
I've
to all
literally
of God's
extinguished
America
every
for his
species around here that I
protection.
can. I can't get rid of the little, and they only appear at certain hours. I can't really extinguish the,
The order is great.
bug-looking guys. Alright, so now we've got various quests that can only be done at night, even though it seems like when it's nighttime we have nothing but quests that have to be done during the day. Could head over to Use9 to try to find this Turbo Booster. Excuse me, but let's talk to this guy in the slums first. Can we get to the slums now? No, the slums are gonna be fucking locked because it's daytime.
That's not the same goddess's night of legend. The warning for anyone to live in.
There's some weird kid here that... It's like this whole fucking game I haven't been able to really interact with this kid. I think we might have to go to Yuznan, unless I want to do the rest of the clock quest. I don't know what else to do here. Because this mechanic with the gates is highly irritating. Let's finish the clock quest while we're here, damn it. Although it's about time to call it a video too, isn't it? Yeah, let's call it a video. I've had some long ones in this session. When we come back next time, we'll finish the clock quest, and then we'll warp to Yuznan and see what we can do there.